What is going on? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Tell me y'all can hear me. I'm a little bit perturbed because I kind of like am late and I couldn't find my watch. So like that's where we're at right now. What's up, everybody? Yow. I just want to try something real quick. Let's see here. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Okay, work. It works. Okay, bet. All right. I just wanted to try something real quick for doing pictures and doing whatever we're going to be doing today with this Can We Rant. Mamu is currently here with me right now. Hold on. Let me show y'all Mamu. There go, Bubby. Here go, Mama. Oh, that's right. Currently on the bed with me right now. Okay, let's get back to it. The vertical lives actually do work really well, and YouTube seems to promote them a lot more. So that's where we're at right now. Purple Eater 42, what's going on? Kendrick, what's happening, Captain? What's going on, Liam, Soulful Dog? DW, what's up, my friend? David, Kyle. Yes, pop on in because we're going to talk about White Lotus. We're going to talk about this Nintendo Switch and the pricing for it, as well as the new games that I've already announced on launch. I wanted to talk about some of the new movie trailers I saw recently, as well as new movies that are being announced, some that are being delayed indefinitely, some that are not coming back. It was an idea, but it's not happening anymore. And then also get into some TV talk. And then, just have a gag today. Just have a conversation. What's going on? So let's see here. While you're tuning in, hit that like button, share and subscribe if you are new to this channel, as well as if you did want to drop a little bit of love in my jar. Liam, if you could post that so I can pin it, please. It is paypal.me/MattyRants, $Matt924, and Venmo MattyRants. I was supposed to have gone live yesterday. Did not happen. This week has been wild for me because everything sort of happened. I got my passport on Monday. So I officially have my passport. That is done. We are fully in the zone. I already even did my pre-check-in and all that with my flight coming up in May. So I'm really happy about that. Then I got my passport card the next day, and my birth certificate arrived the same day as my passport. It just arrived in a different envelope, so it was really weird. It was like, okay. It was like, okay. Yeah, right? Okay, hold on. So I haven't seen, I was trying to see if Liam was posting it. He's not posted it. There we go. Boom, shagala. Bam, get that pin in there. Okay, hold on. Then, oh, Mom, do not judge me, baby. At the same time, I got my Action Pro camera also Tuesday. So like, this is the DJI Osmo Action 4 like sports camera, and basically this is for the trip that's coming up, plus with me wanting to film some new content. I actually like this camera a lot. It's very good. It's a very good camera. I've been testing it out so far. Hold on, let's turn this off real quick. But there's some things I need to get for it still before I do my trip. There's like this selfie stick that's, it floats. So that way if I'm out in the water, if I drop it or anything, it won't go anywhere. I'll be able to pick it back up. So I'm just like, okay, we just gotta get some things for this. We just gotta get some things for this. I did block some words today, so that may be why we're gonna have a peaceful live, possibly. Some people may need to get creative, if you will, but yes. For those of you who do know, I was in the hospital like not too long ago, and of course that was an experience in itself. But currently, I feel a lot better now. A lot. A lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. A lot better. Are you going to get a mic for the camera? So there's a mic that's built into that DJI, and it's very good, but I also do plan on possibly getting like another one, like, because there is an actual magnetic mic that you can get for this camera, and it's really good. Like, I watched so many videos, y'all. There's my god, there are so many videos on here. So like, I very much I'm very much excited that I'm going to be able to use this camera and get it going here. We already had our first troll. Shout out to Liam, you were on it. I'm here for your friend. You have some work to do today, I know. I'm sorry for the vertical live, but it does bring an array of weird fucking people. But here we go. So, again, if you want to follow me on all my social media spaces and places, that is all in my About section. You already know the Instagram, Twitter, everything else that comes with that. And also, I do reactions on Patreon. This episode of the White Lotus I'm talking about today is on my Patreon. So if you want to see my reaction for as low as $1 a month, all that good stuff. Bookable on Cameo. I did a special Cameo request recently. I'm excited for them to get that shout out that I gave them. And also merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. I'm sinking. I'm trying not to move because Mamu is like right here. Ugh. And I don't want to move him because he's like locked in for his nappies right now. But yes, oh, Mina's up here too. Speaking of which, hold on, let's show the kids real quick. There's Mama. He's like, Dad, please, please no. And then Miss Mina, if I ever leave a towel on the bed, she's gonna get to it. Yes, I'm filming you, Mama. I'm filming you, Mama. This lady, I cannot. She is a terror. Let me tell you something. Torties, man. Not a cat, not for the weak, especially, where it's at. Yeah, especially for, what's it called? Anybody that doesn't like attention. I'll tell you that. JMCL, thank you so much for the tippy poo today for a gift for a stressful week. Thank you so very much, babe. I appreciate you. Listen, we do got some trolls up in here. Thank you for tuning in. The engagement is going to be really fun. My hair is wonderful. You are ugly. And yeah, we'll continue. Change your profile picture. God can't fix that. So, the White Lotus. Dun, da, da, da. The Russians are the villains. Who could have guessed this? Listen, I figured that something was off with those three earlier because it was just like, something's not right. Then all of a sudden at the Muay Thai boxing match, our boy sees them and I'm like, here we go. Definitely showing the same jacket. Boom, we caught up with it. It is what it is. Like, all of that, right? Then we get to the friend group. I think I have everyone's name. No, I don't. I know Lori and I know... No. It's Lori, Jacqueline, and what is the Republican lady's name again? I always forget her name for some odd reason. It's wild. It really is. Where am I at? Oh my God, I can't even think. What is her name again? I knew Jacqueline was that bitch. Like, first of all, Lori has always been the, I guess, the friend who's not the, if that makes any sense. Like, she's never been given, she's not the best. How do I word this? Jacqueline's always been popular. Lori's always been the one that has been cool with Jacqueline, but somewhat is jealous of her a tad bit or possibly wants to turn and make it into something more than it is. Then there's always the friend that's in the middle. They've been friends forever, but like going forward through life, like Jacqueline has, I guess, I don't know if I want to say that for Lori because that's like such a weird description, but maybe not that Lori's jealous of Jacqueline, just Jacqueline's been getting things handed to her more so than Lori has. And then with Lori, that was, I mean, okay, let's be clear. Jacqueline was pushing Valentine or Valentine, whatever the man's name was, onto her to sleep with her. That was happening. That's a fact. Okay? They were pushing it. Now, when Jacqueline couldn't get a hold of her boyfriend to give her some sort of validation at the time, what did Jacqueline do? Went for Valentine. Had sex with the man, boom, bada boom. Now Lori feels some kind of way. I was like, I cannot. And it really pissed me off how Jacqueline was like, really, girl, you've always been like this. And, you know, you always just don't take, you know, these risks and you then blame us and da-da-da. I'm over here like, okay, I guess. Hold on, let's see here. I want to do something real quick. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I am doing what to do. Hold on real quick. Bam. All right, it worked. Yay. Liam, we got it. We clocked in. We did what we needed to do. So all the anger and frustration will unfortunately not be able to be thrown my way. So back to what I was saying here. The friend group is unraveling. It's clear that Lori is given sort of the you've never really done anything outside of, you know, your work and all of that, and we commend you as your friends, but like you don't take risk and then you try to like play the victim. And she said, okay, I got your victim. I'm gonna go hang out with these Russian dudes who we were just hanging with, you know, earlier. I'm gonna go to this Muay Thai boxing thing like we said we were gonna do. And then she ends up sleeping with the short one who then asked her for $10,000. And I'm like, what? Imagine fucking somebody and then the first thing they ask you is for 10,000 off the grip. I'm over here like, I'm watching the show and I'm just like, oh no, Lori, oh no, oh no. Ooh, okay. So you ran into some scammer bean and that man slept with you and the first thing he asked is for $10,000 to get his mom, you know, out of Russia and over here with him. That's the plan. That's what he was gonna do. He was going to pop your poon and then get money out of you because the dick was gonna be so good, right? Okay, bad. And it's her just being like, I don't have that kind of money. And he's still pressing the issue. Bang, bang, bang. The girlfriend's knocking on the door. I'm mad that Lori in her good, it has to be late 40s, early 50s, is climbing out the window of this man's car. I mean, man's car. Wrong show. Of this man's apartment, hotel, wherever he's at. She gets bopped on the head by this girl. I'm happy she didn't pull the hair because I've been wild if Lori lost a little bit of scalpage, if you will. Janae, thank you so very much. I'm living for your hair. Thank you. Thank you. We had to put it on subscriber only because some weird people who don't believe anything that's happening around them are the ones that got some opinions to say. So if they want to say it, they got to subscribe. But yes, That shit was wild. Lori having to go back home for the walk of shame. You're on vacation. I mean, at least she got some peen, but like the man asking for money afterwards would have ruined it for me. They looked at you as only a mark. High key, did Jacqueline get something stolen when Valentine was there fucking her? Why are we not asking these questions? Because that's where my mind is going with the situation now that old boy who's the security guard has clocked them as the people who came in and robbed the first time. And it's like, oh, and they've been casing them, Valentine, like, oh, I'm gonna put them in this geriatric spot and they're gonna be really mad about it. And now they're gonna meet up with my boys and we're gonna play this up and we're gonna do something about that. So I'm thinking she's had something taken and she doesn't even know it. That's what I'm thinking happened with Jacqueline. I think Lori just got firsthand experience of the grift, and when she comes back to her friends, they're not going to receive it or believe her, and it's going to be some really fucked up stuff. Then, see, that's just the friend group. Okay, how did the White Lotus turn into Insecure in the real question? Well, no, the White Lotus is one of those shows where there's just a bunch of different storylines happening, and then at the end of it, it all comes together because everybody's sharing this experience at being in this hotel that just so happens to have nefarious things going on in the background. So, like, for example, moving into Rick and Chelsea situation, Rick found the man that allegedly killed his dad, and his mom died of grief, and his whole life has been messed over because of this man. He finds the man, he threatens the man, but he doesn't do anything. He wants to hit him, but he realizes this guy is like very old. So like, what is the point of doing all that? Right, beating him up. Like, what are we doing today? And he just pushes him. And then he goes partying with his friend who told him this really weird, fucked up monologue about how he wants to be a girl and not a girl, but dress like a girl and get fucked by a man, but then have a girl. What? Like, what? Like, and they go partying. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, hold on. What's going on? Like, so you're the bad guy? I don't understand. Like, oh man, to me, I needed him to have gotten rid of the guy, shooting him or whatever, or like having some moment of like, I should never have done this. What I got with Chelsea's a big deal, and then like something happens. I don't know how he thinks he's gonna get away with this, knowing that the people know that he stays at the hotel. I'm confused with that. I was like, okay, so wait, you push the man and then you go partying with your friend who has clear issues. And now you're about to go back to the hotel and everything's gonna be hunky dory and you just go about your life after pushing this man. What the fuck is this? I still don't understand that. I really don't get where that's going. Sorry, that is one of the plot lines for me. I'm just like, nah, what's happening? Because Chelsea's rolling with the other girl who is with Mike or whatever, the guy who was married to Tanya, who Tanya was killed last season, who now is trying to bribe Belinda with some money so she can get her spa that was promised to her by Tanya until Mike showed up, hello, and then she got messed over. We come back to season 3, she's being told, don't say anything. She's like, don't say anything. Okay, like if you, here's some money for what you would deserve, just let me be in peace. I'm thinking, okay, would I have taken that money and minded my business, and this man can never talk to me, touch me again? And then of course she's like, well, I'll be an accessory to the murder. Would you? Because like technically you didn't know what was going on. You just met the man in Thailand. He gave you this money to invest in your properties. Like, where are we going with this? Why would he want to take you down if he gets got? That part is driving me a tad bit. So I don't want Belinda to be killed. I think that's such a stupid thing to do. It's like, why bring her back from season 1 onto season 3 just to show that this guy can get away with murder again? That's kind of fucked up. She's also one of the heroes of the show, or people that we like to watch that we know isn't on some bullshit. So why are you going to get rid of her? So for me, taking out Belinda would be stupid for the viewer. It could be something that is enjoyable for the director on a masochistic level. But like, I don't know. That I'm enjoying the season, but I'm in the I don't know phase because the finale is Sunday and I am concerned with where the pacing and where they're projecting all this to go, because that's how season 2 felt for me. Season 2 was like, wee! And then the last episode, I'm like, wait, that's how she got? And wait, that's what happened? And that's how we're doing it? Okay. No, all right. We shall see. Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in. As you can see, it's in subscribers only mode, so angry people that like to tell me mean things can't say nothing unless they subscribe to the channel. You gotta subscribe. But yes, subscribe, hit the like button, share. We're talking about White Lotus. We're gonna get into Nintendo Switch pricing. I actually will put a green screen image up in the background to, I guess, help with this or whatever. We will talk about the full system, what my thoughts are on it. Do I want it? Where's my mind with it? The full bit of it. Also get into some new music, giving a shout out to Miley Cyrus. Oh, the Tina Turner inspiration is heavy. Tina Turner and Cher down. I see it. But she released some new music. Sierra has also attempted to jump back into the scene for some odd reason with a song that I would have expected her to come out with 10 years ago. Other people made noise as well. There are certain things happening on television. People are mad that Superman is Superman and he's bright and colorful. The fuck? Final Destination looks interesting. I saw the Megan trailer. So excited to see that they dipped away from trying to be a horror movie and are just full-fledged going into camp comedy action movie. Because that is what we're getting. With like some death scenes. That is not going to be a horror movie. It looks PG-13 again. But yes, we'll get to all of those topics in a second. And of course, tonight is Drag Race. This is your pregame before that. Whew. They said maybe more than one person goes home. Maybe a person goes home. I need you to highly get your expectations out the door. I've already seen people start to spoil the season because they got spoilers and they're doing this like fan account bullshit where they post the top 2 and they're like, oh, I've always loved these people. Girl, y'all are just spoiling it and you're just doing it in such a very underhanded way, but go off, bitch, go off. Anywho, hit the like button, share, subscribe, drop a tippy poo in my jar if you feel like I'm hosting with the most. And today, I apologize for not being here the last couple of days, but I've been not in a headspace to do any sort of videos. But if you want to drop me some love, it's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, or Matty-Rants on Cash App, and then also Venmo, Matty-Rants. Super chats are also available. And thank you so much for tuning in. I got the action camera that I said I was going to use on this trip to Puerto Vallarta. It is the DJI, not G, DJI Osmo Action 4 camera. It was on sale at Best Buy for $200 flat. It was $300 originally, and I got it for $200. Yes, we did pay in 4. Because not right now, not to drop 2 like that, but paying 4 for sure. We were approved. I said, and seed, we're gonna take it. And I've been watching a lot of videos on it right now. I can get under, I think 50, I can get about 59, 60 feet in the ocean water and film without any sort of protective case on this, and it'll be just fine. But I do wanna buy the cover because we are gonna be doing some like free diving and snorkeling, as well as doing some like kayaking and some sort of like activities in the water, as well as, you know, other excursions that I'm going to be going on. And I plan to capture my Puerto Vallarta trip with this camera, not my phone, but with this camera, a serious fucking camera. This thing gets up to 4K at like 120 FPS. I have already seen it. Slow motion action, 360, full bit, stabilization. It has a lot going on in this little camera. So I'm very excited to use this, and I appreciate y'all when you throw me tips and you throw me a little love my way. It goes to stuff like this to better the channel and to add more content. And again, there will be a lot of videos coming out of this. There will be a lot of short content that I'll be doing, shorts in particular for the Puerto Vallarta trip, especially when the trip is over with. I plan to capture as much as I possibly can. Food, yeah, food, traveling, excursions, the full bit. I'm so excited to try this underwater and see some ocean life. It's very, very excited. But yes, my first international trip, and yeah, 2025, that's how we're starting. Bubby, oh, my cats are down for the count. For those of you who are always like, Matt, we never see the cats with you. Well, we have this camera footage now to do it. So there's Mamu. Down. Oh, but tonight they will be awake and they will be monsters. And then there's Mina. Down for the count. Yup. Yup. Oh, but tonight. Oh, but tonight will be another story. Let me tell you something. The last part of the White Lotus I want to talk about is the family. It's the family. Everybody gonna die. Maybe Piper's gonna live, but I'm like, the son has nothing to live for. Ooh, that's sad. I feel like there's a lot of people on this earth that try to tell me about myself, you and others and everything else are exactly who Saxon is. I was like, damn, that's pretty, no hobbies, nothing going on. I lived my entire life through my father in this business. If I don't have this, I have nothing. Ooh, that's not good. That's really bad. You need to get that shit together. Then you got the middle child. Now all of a sudden he wants to be in the Buddhist temple, but in reality, I'm like, you just want to get away from your brother as well as from the reality of what the shit that you just did, because you are still finding yourself. Lachlan, there we go. He's still finding himself, and now he's afraid to almost face the consequences of one night, is what I'm getting to. And he wants to now follow along Piper, who in turn was trying to get him to come along this entire time. And now it's like, okay, so now you want to be a part of this? Like, this is so weird. The mother is Delulu and lost in full fantasy of richdom, which I love. Piper Parker Posey, she's killing it. But the dad is over here daydreaming and thinking about literally ending the whole family because he knows that they can't survive without him, and the way that they're acting, it seems this way, except for maybe Piper. He had some sort of like realization, he had just a little bit with the Buddhist temple. He was right there, but then everybody around him except for Piper, it was like, oh my God, my family's fucked up. I gotta kill these people. But the gun is gone. I can't shoot them. And they show in the preview, he asked about the fruit that they told him was like extremely poisonous and could kill them. They making smoothies. I don't know, y'all. We shall see. The family look like they're about to all be gone. All of them, if you will. But yeah. I cannot. Let's get into the live chat here. Have fun. My first international trip will be in November for my honeymoon. Congratulations on your honeymoon in November, and I'm excited to hear where you're going as well. Jermaine, how have you been playing with the new camera? I actually just started messing with it today. I got it Tuesday, but I didn't even like open it up. See, it still got the tape on it and stuff till today. And I'm trying to figure it out. I haven't gone anywhere just yet, but I plan on the next time me and my friends like do some sort of like any like excursion out here in Houston before we go on our trip. I'm gonna bring this camera and start filming and try to get as much as possible. I do want to get some accessories like a selfie stick. It's not a regular selfie stick. There's one that's built for this camera that specifically is good for like outdoor stuff and stability, as well as if I wanted to take it in the water. So I do want to get that. Plus, I do want to get a harness for my chest because when I'm out and about in Puerto Vallarta, I don't want it on my head. I'd rather just have it on my chest when I'm walking or doing certain things. So, okay, cool, Cancun. Yes, this would be good for drag brunches too because it can do slow-mo, it can catch them in 4K. I don't have to hold it like this. The camera can be held in this sort of portrait, in this mode, which is what we're doing right now. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be using this. This isn't like my phone can finally be in my hand and I can actually focus and I can film some shit and then there's already a program through the DJI where I can color correct anything and make any fixes to it, and then I can also transfer it over to my Final Cut Pro on my MacBook. I was like, this was a great purchase. So I was like, okay, there we go. So yeah, the Matty Travels videos are coming. It is something I really thought about while I was sick, and I was like, okay, Matt, we have to follow through on this because I do want to do more than just review. Like, I really do. And I want to do some more content where I'm covering more than just a TV show, to be honest with you. So yeah. But yeah, White Lotus this season's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I think you should watch it as well. It's on Max. Check it out. Let's get to the Nintendo Switch. Okay. I knew the prices were going to be what they were immediately. One, the people going, it has nothing to do with the tariffs. Oh, no, it does. But it also has something to do with how Nintendo operates. So it's both, to be very honest. It's both. And the people going, no, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. IGN's already covered it. Yes, it is. It absolutely is covering it. But Nintendo is also greedy. Just like Capcom. Just like a couple of other companies that we know of in the video game industry that are very well known for doing like bullshit to make us pay for things that should already be included with the extreme price that you pay for the product, okay? The thing is that they were preparing for the tariffs, and so they raised the price anyways because it was trying to cover what the percentage was going to be. What makes it even worse is that if they raise it again, it is possible that we are going to get another bump on it, but they try to raise it already to cover any sort of, if he raises it this high, if he raises it that high, if he raises it, then it's already under what it's supposed to be and no one can get mad. Everyone talking about, well, I'll just get mine imported from Japan. No, because those are going to be locked. Regional lock, yeah. I was like, yo. I said, this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. Okay? You fuck around, you find out, and this is what happens. Hey, y'all wanted it, you got it. It's for the long run. All right, we're continuing to see it. We're just watching just like you. You can continue to praise it. The bullshit's the bullshit, and I can smell all of it. Flies around, horse shit, bam, slam dunk, we're done. Okay? So, like, it is what it is. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It do look good. It looks good. I'm sorry. It does. It is huge, and I don't have an OLED. Wish I did. I don't have an OLED. I just have my regular Switch, which I have in the other room over here. I've been shiny hunting on Pokemon Scarlet lately. And so, Liam, it's so funny. I was just talking about you to DW yesterday because I ran into a massive outbreak of Bellsprouts. And I thought about you because I was like, oh, Liam's favorite Pokemon is Victory Bell. So wouldn't it be nice if I just got a shiny just for shits and giggles? 19 hours for one. So many resets. for one. And I blame the spawning area, to be honest with you, because it was the apple fields in the Kitakama, is that right? Region for the DLC. I blame the spawning area because it was like I'm dealing with the orchards on top of the applins that are in there, on top of everything else like the spawn was right on the cliff, so you had to jump up and you had to jump out and you had to like find a particular spot to do the picnic. All of it, friend. 19. I had to start counting because I was like, this is taking. I mean, I did so many resets. I could not find one. And then finally, I figured it out. I was like, bro, what am I doing? Why am I doing a sandwich for grass? Do it for poison. Change the game. Also, I found a video for those of you who are shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet where you do not need a salty herba mystica. You can use the other ones if you have a lot of them. You just have to be specific with which ones that you can use. You have to put a cucumber, a pickle, and then 3 ingredients for the specific ones that you're finding. It does work in encounter power, shiny power, and title power. Works. I literally caught it with I think it has a naive nature. It is not the one I wanted with special attack. It is the one I wanted with special defense. The defense is down, special defense is up. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. However, after 19 hours, I find that shiny Bellsprout, which is all gold, and it's gorgeous. The moment I turn around, there's a shiny Spinnerack on the ground. I kid you not. I screamed so loud because it was just like I spent 19 hours trying to find one shiny Bellsprout in this bullshit spawning area, and then the next thing I know, right when I catch it, I'm talking about turned around. Every now and then I get a little bit. It was that turned around, boom, blue and purple little spider on the floor. I was like, what? I'm realizing it's the spawn areas to where there will be mass outbreaks. If it spawns in a crappy area, it's not a good outbreak. You got to just do another reset and look for another way. You got to have a flat surface. You do not need to be swimming around in the water. It has to be flat, flat, flat. It's so annoying, but it's the truth because like it's so much work. I may have to get into it. I kind of missed the camaraderie of Pokemon Go. It's Pokemon Scarlet or Violet is what I'm talking about, Janae. It is a little bit of a glitchy kind of a game, but it is very, very fun, and it's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in that game. Right now, I've beaten it and caught all the Pokemon, so I have a shiny charm. And so right now, my end game is I'm getting Blueberry Academy points so I can unlock starters in certain zones, but I'm also in particular shiny hunting. And so shiny hunting, there's a process to do it. Finding the shinies is rare. And when you do find it, it is a feeling. It is, I don't know, it's a glorious feeling, especially when you spend hours grinding for it. I found where the Chikorritas are at Orbit, because that was one of the first ones I unlocked, but it's just, I need a mass outbreak and I need it to be in a flat. It's never in a flat zone. It's always in some mountain region. Anyway, to the Switch 2. Speaking of the Switch 2, Pokemon ZA is actually going to be releasing its own version for it. There are actually several different versions of different games in particular that are going to be coming out on this, which I think is really wild. And I have several of the games. Like Mario Party is getting a new expansion that is only for the Switch 2. And it's so much more game. And I had this feeling. I told y'all when Mario Party Jamboree came out, I was like, one, this is the best Mario Party they've ever had. Two, can you imagine if there's a DLC? And there is, but it's for the Switch 2 specifically, and it's not even a DLC, it's literally the expansion of that. It's like, what? And it's very expensive. But like it's a humongous game. And so here's the crazy part. If I already have the game on my Nintendo Switch, what's it called? In the store as downloaded, and I have a lot of games that have already been downloaded, like Mario Party Jamboree, I can just buy the extra expansion that is for the Nintendo Switch 2, and I already have the game. So it's me paying an extra 20 something dollars or $30 versus me paying for another game for $80. Okay. I'm not mad at that. But I'm also like, oh, bitch, if I had known that you were going to release a whole nother version of this game, I probably wouldn't even got the other one on the Switch. I would have waited to enjoy it on the Switch too. Now, they did say that the pre-orders that were supposed to happen on April 9th are no longer going to be happening because of the tariff situation, which I think is like, what? And I'm praying that they just don't raise the price because everybody is really mad at the price right now. Like, really, really flipping angry. But I'm also saying to my American brothers and sisters, well, guess what, girl? Yes, something that your president, that has something to do with him. You can say it doesn't. It does. It also includes Nintendo's ass. Two of both parties involved. But also, you paid how much for that PlayStation 5? All right, first chop. You paid how much for that PC that you had to build on your own? Second chop. You've been paying for stuff. Shut up. If you don't want to pay full price, wait until next year and then get it when it drops down, which it's going to do, and it always does that. It literally always does that. I remember I got the Switch when it first came out, and then you remember, y'all, I didn't have one anymore, and I had to like get a Switch Lite. My friend got me one for Christmas. I ended up trading that in for a regular Switch, but it was like a year or so later, and the price was completely different. Like $50 less, but it was different. So if you just do not want to pay that much, like why not wait the 6 months to a year and then pick up the system? Oh, I want to play the games now. Okay, then pay the price. Because I want it. I want this. I'm mad at a couple things, but I want it bad. And you want to know why I want it bad? Oh, the ultimate selling point. Let me pull it up. Let me pull up the selling point right here, baby. You like this was amazing already with the Mario Party Jamboree. This right here. This right here. Now, I told you and I warned everybody because I was like, listen, a Switch 2 is coming out. There is no way on God's green earth they're gonna take Mario Kart 8 and then move it over there. There's no way. That would be insanity if they did something like that. That would be insanity. Do you see Peach's outfit? Oh, I was sold. I was like, oh, she gets another look. Sold. Oh, they all get multiple looks? Sold. Immediately. So there's an open world version inside the game where you can drive off track and just go around the entirety of the map, because apparently they have made every level like that to where you can simply no longer be a part of a race and just drive around and interact with things that are actually happening. They actually will have interactable things that are happening all over the map. That means that if you're playing online with people, that you can make games out of that, like hide and go seek. Y'all are not hearing me. I was like, oh shit. Because you can do that in the Pokemon game now, Pokemon Scarlet, where I watch so many videos. There's like Nuzlockers that will find shiny Pokemon to catch, and then they will play hide and go seek because you can be those Pokemon and you can like try to blend in with the wild and then try to figure out if it's you or not. So you're telling me we can start to make our own game modes with this. Okay. Work. 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 Different racing modes that are available, different tournament modes that are available, because me and C Diggy play this down. Like, we played Mario Kart 8 down. I still have the winning track record over Chris, thank you. I still have the main win rate. I still hold that very strong because I am a beast in Mario Kart. But like, I like the knockout mode. I thought that was dope. I think that's very cool. It adds something to the game. It won't get as boring or repetitive. I just thought to myself, okay, I'm super competitive. I'm one of 10 kids. I'm very competitive. I was raised to be competitive, bitch. Like, what? There's just a lot going on with this game. They changed the design of Donkey Kong 2. I was like, bro, this is really good. This is really good. This is like, once I saw the outfits, I was like, oh, they're really up to something here. What was another selling point for me? This might be the first Donkey Kong game that I get that's not going to be on sale. This might be the first time I get an initial release for a Donkey Kong game ever. This motherfucker looked like Mario Odyssey on Donkey Kong bananas. It it looked just like Mario Odyssey. Just. I was like, oh, it's not just side scrolling. Oh. I was sold. I was like, ooh, must have it. Must have it now. Love the design. He looks so much better. He used to look so goofy to me and like dead in the eyes. They gave him way more character, like in the face. Very good redesign. Very excited. Very excited. And it's brand spanking new. Like not a we're re-releasing this old game and now it looks all nice and purty. None of that bullshit. This is what this is what I'm talking about. This is why I want, baby, 400 something. I'm gonna have to pay it. I'm gonna have to pay it because I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Gotta have it. I'm shocked that they don't have a Mario Odyssey game for the launch. The fact that they're doing Donkey Kong first is a wild take and a very awesome take from Nintendo. I'm also wondering, Nintendo, do you have plans for another Mario game? Because I want it. I want it bad. Mario Odyssey was that girl. But you launching with Donkey Kong? All right. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Another selling point. Excuse me. I get to play Soul Calibur from the GameCube again. We can play GameCube game now. We can play GameCube games now. Weren't we just asking for the GameCube games? Do you know that they could release the Smash Brothers Brawl? Do you know they could if they wanted to? Do you know that they could if they wanted to? Oh, you saw that Sakurai did the new Kirby game that's coming out. So he's still working, which I'm like, oh, so we're going to get another Smash, right? If you want to take the Smash that we just got and do like a plus on that and then add like, that's fine too, because technically, you know, that game was already in itself perfection. So, and all the games are crossplay. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That's expensive. It's expensive. It is brand spanking new. So I receive it for that. But I'm also like, God damn, that is expensive. Fuck. And that's June. Ugh. That's how I'm looking at it. I know I bought my little brothers 2 Nintendo Switches, but they were 250 when I bought them. It had been years and they've been out. 250, a beat, a bop. That was the price of just one with the Mario Kart right now for 2 systems. So, do I want to wait for it to go down a little bit? Do I really want it though on release day? Oh my God, I want it so bad. I wanted bad boots. But yeah, the price is redonkulous, but it does have a lot that comes with it. Um, can I move that over? I don't think I can. But like, it has a lot that goes with it. I think one of my favorite things now is there's a camera and a built-in microphone. And the Pro controller has a 3.5 millimeter head jack. So I'm like, oh, babe, like you should have been had that. But I'm here for the camera aspect. I'm here for the online chat with friends. That just means that the Discord that me and Liam have been talking about will actually be utilized for the gaming section very well, because we can do video stuff now for those of you who have the cameras and that want to do something like that. Even the Patreon section of gaming, that section, I'm like, oh, well, bitch, if anyone gets one of these, this will really be something. There's also the fact that you can share games. Yes, you can share games with people. Did you see that aspect of it? If you have a copy of a game, certain games you will be able to play with other people in their systems because you're sharing it. I'm like, oh, okay, yes, that would be really very good. Like, so I feel the streaming aspect of this will be easier because there's two ports for the USB-C. There are two ports, one on top, one on bottom. There was only one port in the last system, and you had to do a whole bunch of connections, this, that, and the other. I have faith I will be able to stream with this better, especially because they already have a camera system set up now, and you have all the Bluetooth stuff in the chat. I'm like, it's giving a later release date for Discord or some sort of whatever. It's giving that you've built in some sort of quality of being able to stream easier, or at least visually connect it. We shall see. That was my main issue with this last Switch for me, because I had a MacBook Pro. But now that they have two, I'm like, and the second party cameras, peace. That means that if I connected it to my computer with the camera that is attached to it, that is a second party that I can work through a USB, it has a USB-C. So I'm like, okay. Oh, baby. So, I don't know. I don't know, but I have high hopes. I think that everyone's just initially popping off right now because that's popular to do, as well as, well, there's a lot going on in the world and everybody's looking for, well, what's going to be the cheaper prices since that was promised, and that's not happening. It takes time. But yeah, I'm excited for it. We shall see. Now, these game prices, though, for a re-release of a game that already came out with better graphics and some extra things for the Switch 2, $70 for this Zelda game. What? Kirby is $80. What? But we had these prices in the 90s. True, that is a fact. Wait, do I have that picture? I don't think I do. I totally took the picture because I wanted to share that there was literally an ad that showed for those prices back in the Nintendo 64 days. So, like, we been here. Yeah, we been here. We've been here. Speaking of, like, been here, remember when I got that pho? Yeah. This was literally what my pho was. I enjoyed it. It's not something I would get every day, though. It wasn't for me in that regards. It was soothing and it was nice to eat, but like, I don't think I'll ever get brisket again. Something about seeing that white fat, that shit was wild. That visually was very difficult to look at. I was like, no, ma'am. I enjoyed the pre-cooked steak that came with it. That was fine. But like, baby, I flipped that motherfucker over and I'm just seeing, look, I was like, oh no, I don't like that. But it was pretty good. I liked it. Like the little basil leaves. Also, I got my copy of Harriet Tubman live in concert from Bob the Drag Queen. Thank you so much for signing my copy, Bob. I appreciate you. Bob being the only queen from Drag Race who is subscribed to my Patreon. No, I met Bob many moons ago during DragCon. Like, I forget which one it was specifically, but I met Bob back then, and they were hosting something at Mickey's. And so me and Jamar got to meet them. There's even old footage on my channel of me and Bob having a dance battle that we just did randomly in the middle of the floor. We just were kikiing and having fun. And then Bob didn't attend DragCon that year, but he came in a mask and an outfit and was just stopping by people's booths to say hi. And he ran up on me and was like, "Hey, friend." I was like, "Hey, friend." So, like, that's my boy. I always gonna respect Bob. That's my they them friend from the very end. Heidi Ho, all that good stuff. I love Roberta Down. So I was really appreciative I got this copy. Thank you, David, for getting it for me, but also for Bob, you signing it and you knowing who I am. Because the girls like to chop me often, but they can never. But yeah, I got my copy. It's actually sitting over there with the RuPaul memoirs, so you'll probably be seeing it on my live for Drag Race tomorrow. But yes, shout out to Roberta. Disney has paused the development on the live-action Tangled remake, and I have never been happier to hear some good news come from Disney, because it's been a lot of what the fuck is going on over here. You take away programs and initiatives only to show us that your hand is still shit. Sorry, I'm yelling. No one wanted to see a live-action version of this movie. No one wanted to see a live-action version of Snow White, The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid. The list will go on. Personally, I enjoy the original cartoons and I like original content as well, because there are ideas that are outside of just redoing things for nostalgia purposes. But it does feel like we honestly have eaten nothing but member berries for the past couple of years, and a lot of it has consumed our television and media, where we get reboot after reboot after reboot and sequel of unnecessary sequel for movies that are classics and shows that didn't need anything extra. And it does feel like we're getting the memo, but like, stop right now, please. Why was Tangled even up for consideration? This was not even the best movie that they ever came out with under the Disney umbrella. You're already doing Tangled, so is Frozen live action next? Why? You already did the justice and the dues with the 3D movie, so what are you doing this for? Moana Live is already a dumb idea in itself. Lilo and Stitch seem like a good idea, but you've already taken away so much of what made the cartoon the best in doing a live action version, not to piss off some random redneck bitch ass parents that are finding problems with things that really ain't that big of an issue, because it's really not an issue because they're making it an issue and now it's an issue. Let it go. Oh, Frozen reference. Let it go. Please stop this. Please allow writers in the workroom. Not Tyler Perry. Writers, people who write stuff, good stuff. You can make original content. It's okay. I promise you. You thought you had something with Wish. You did a weird, I don't know what you thought that animation was about to be, but it wasn't giving, and that's why that movie flopped in my personal opinion. But also, like, do understand that you are working with a whole lot of people that hate a whole lot of people, and then when they see movies where they feel underrepresented, they're going to go at it the best way they can. And if it doesn't look good to the audience that you're trying to basically pander to, then we're not going to show up either. So that's what happens. If you're going to pander correctly, then we show up. They're going to have to go because their children are going to be basically bullied at school and told, "You didn't see that movie? Damn, what's going on?" The parents, "I don't want to see that." But it's like, oh, okay. If you're going to pander correctly. That's all I'm saying, because that's where everyone's issue is when it comes to, well, all this woke stuff. Well, bitch, no, let's be very clear. Like, did it look good, though? Because regardless of you being mad at a black person sitting up here in your face now as the face or whatever this is, does the movie look good? It does? Okay, then go see the movie. It's good. If it don't look good, we're not going to go see it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Captain America movie didn't look good. Not because of Sam Wilson, even though I think he's a terrible actor. Yes. It just didn't seem interesting to me. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I didn't care anymore after Steve Rogers. I just stopped caring. Like that, okay, so now he got the mantle. Okay, that's cool. That's in the comics. That's lore. Fine. But I don't care. Let's move on. There are too many Marvel stories that could be told. Y'all are sticking to the same guns and it's driving me crazy. This is my argument with Spider-Man. As much as people love Spider-Man, I'm like, it's overdone to the point that that's all you're expecting now. The Penguin show was good. It's a side character from the Batman show. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, even Arkham was decent. And it was based off of not Batman. So, like, you can do it. You just gotta find a way to where it's like, make it new. And then don't go so far deep into the, well, what worked last time? No, 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 no. Play around, please. Play around. Play around with it. I think comic book movies in general suck ass nuggets right now. I think they saw the formula that worked for the Avengers and they have been chasing that glory ever since. DC can't get anything right. They just can't. You already fucked up by making Gal Gadot a thing as Wonder Woman, and we accepted it because we were just happy Wonder Woman was back. But now that we're really thinking about it, we could have had so much better. We could have had so much better. I liked Suicide Squad. Not the first Suicide Squad, but I liked James Gunn's Suicide Squad. I was like, why not more of that? But that movie bombed. Even though it was good. It was so good. Oh my God, that movie was so damn good. But it bombed. How? Like, why didn't we want to go see it? Because we already saw it. We already been there. It's like, I don't know. Oh my God, speaking of Batman Forever, we lost Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer passed away. I was like, what the fuck? Val Kilmer? Like, you had to be there in the 90s. You had to be there in the 90s. You had to be there for the turtleneck. You had to be there. Could not believe Val Kilmer passed away. I was like, yo, I feel the Generation Z girls do not understand the impact that man had in the 90s. I saw him in everything. Everything. He was in everything. Mm-mm. Crazy. Oh my goodness. I just had to be on the bed today. I really did. I did. Yeah, don't make this a thing. Don't make this a thing. We don't want this. I know children are gonna be like, ooh, but they're also gonna be like, no. I can buy myself out. I can buy myself. I will. Hey, I was on a Disney show where I played myself with a wig. Woo! Grammy Award winner, shared with Beyonce, Grammy Award winner Miley Cyrus is out with new music and visuals. As a Beehive stan, I am stressed that everyone else is getting visuals but us. And I don't count the concert, even though I was technically in the movie because they had a section where I was in the nosebleeds. But if you squint really hard, I am that one pixel. That was me. The new song's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Everyone's talking about the world ending, though. What's going on? What's happening? Hollywood, Illuminati, what's going on? Everyone's talking about the world ending. Die with a smile, end of the world, what's happening? What's going on? Huh? My Christian spirit is jumping. Why are y'all talking about death? What's going on? What are we doing? We're dying? We're coming back? It's gonna end? Is there a new demon being born? What's going on? Who is the new vessel? What apartment are they in? Shout out to the Rosemary's Baby reference. I'm stupid. I'm just saying, maybe that is what's going on. I don't know. We about to find planes falling out of skies and shit. Dum-dums making decisions based off of people who look like Care Bears with a suit on. I don't know what we're doing here today. I can buy myself flowers. I swear to God, Elon Musk looked like he's taking a gulp of air every time I see him, but like he's swallowing harder and 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 harder. Like he just keep on swallowing. It's like, stop! You can't take any more air. I think he's going to like burst eventually. Oof. Oof. The way I typed in Dow Jones, I typed in Dow Jones just for shits and giggles. Woo! Some of these tweets. They're like, dropped how many points? Dropped how many points? I was like, tell you what. Oh, either way, I'm here for Miley's new era. I'm here for it. Really, really, I am. I want to see what she's gonna give. It's definitely giving me a little Tina Turner meets Cher, a little glam rock, if you will, a little pop glam rock. I'm seeing it, but yeah, we'll see what happens to Malicious Cyrus. Malicious Cyrus, that is stupid. You cannot, you cannot. Y'all, this quote kills me. Let's read this together. It's kind of epic as a filmmaker. It's probably the piece of work that I'm like, I can't believe I did that. My hope is that it'll feel like a cathartic sad or a satisfying sad and not a what the fuck sad. So are you taking out Belinda or not? Because that sounds like that. What do you mean you don't want us to be pissed off at you? What does that mean, man? The hell? For my Severance people, I have not forgotten about the show. I did record episode 3, but I was sick and I just haven't edited it down yet because I'm afraid to look at how fucked up I looked. But I will get to it. Again, White Lotus is ending Sunday, so I will be like on Severance time for the rest of it. But the show is very good. It's extremely interesting, and I'm like enjoying the fact that I'm not watching it and I'm binging it. I'm like, okay, let me get to the next episode. Okay, Matt, I gotta wait. I gotta sit on this. So it's been a nice ride. Definitely been a nice ride. It's been a nice ride. Oh my gosh. Okay. Uh, uh, I can't. Oh, my body. Oh my God. How are y'all doing? What's going on with me and my rant pack? How's everyone doing? Crash! Thank you for the super chat. First one of the day. Do 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 do. I know. I plan on it, but like I feel so unmotivated in this week. It felt like that. I kid you not. I was having the hardest time wanting to film and wanting to go live and do anything this week. I felt like, ugh. Because, like, okay, so here's the thing. Y'all know I just started feeling good again. I lost so much weight while I was sick. I was like hitting almost 140s. I was 150 throughout the entire bit of it. But I was like, baby, I'm supposed to be working out and getting ready for this trip. And I am now like just rail thin. I hated it. I was really upset because I just could not eat anything that was solid. Everything was very like soup and all this kind of crap and all that kind of stuff. So this week I was eating down. I was eating down this week. Eating down. Like the way I was protein packing on and also working out at the same time too. So like I gained 10 pounds back. I'm in the 160s again. But like the body dysmorphia has been real. So I have been going through this phase of when I was really fit and then I got sick and then like I felt it all go away and then like I was like, no, I can't. And then I just was eating like crazy this week, feeling so unmotivated to do anything. I was missing phone calls. Like I missed a doctor's appointment I was supposed to go to. That's also because somebody was late and I had to reschedule that. My mind was not, I was not in a good headspace to speak, to talk, to communicate, to convey, to be entertained. I was no good. So I apologize. I've been meaning to go live. I just, whoo, I needed to take a second to not exist for a minute, if that makes any sense. Like, I just needed to take a second, like, just to not be present. So, yeah, that was really where it was at for me. I was just like, Let me take a look at the super chat. Crash, thank you so much. Heart it. About to go hang out with friends, but fun fact, Miley's new visual album is produced by the guy who directed Beyond the Black Rainbow and Mandy. Also, let's go switch to Let's Not Tariffs. I know that's real. Thank you so much, Crash, for that super chat. Love you, babes. And happy birthday, Janae. I'm seeing it's your birthday. Is it today? Mine is on Sunday. Oh, it's coming up on Sunday. Hopefully you join us for the Pan. And we can wish you a happy birthday on the panel on Sunday. But happy early birthday to Janae. I feel like it's someone else's birthday too. Hold on. Is it Sasha's birthday? Yay! It's tomorrow. You're doing a painting party? That's fun. Happy early birthday to both of y'all. Oh my gosh, my baby's birthdays. I love it. Mine's on Wednesday. So that's my sister's birthday. My dad's birthday is on the 6th of April, and my sister's birthday is on April 9th. Shout out to you, Aries. I have way too many Aries in my family. And my niece's birthday, I think, is April 7th. Yes. And then my brother's birthday is on the 27th. Just too many of y'all in my life. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah. I need to make sure I wish my sister a happy birthday and don't miss that. I need to wish my dad a happy birthday, even though I'm a little mad at him right now. We're not on bad terms, but he messed me over this week and I was pissed. And I had to express myself on that phone call. And I had to catch myself before I said something out of pocket. But like, it was one of those, now come on now. I needed you for this, and we talked about it, and you fucked up, and we discussed how we operate and how we do things. And when we say we're gonna do it now, we gotta do it. So when you put me on a position where I'm now, you like, oh, we could, there was no, we can talk our way out of this. You were supposed to be here. That didn't happen. So we're making up for it next week. But like, I was hot I was hot. I had to tell my sister, I was like, I am not on speaking terms for the rest of the week. I need everybody to chill out. I have only a certain amount of days left till this trip. And my mind is so focused on it, y'all. I cannot think of anything else outside of pay bills. I kid you not, like pay bills, feed the cats. The trip is it's consuming me. Like I literally got a whole nother camera for this trip. On top of that, like me wanting to do more with it too. But I was like, the trip is the start of this new journey for me. And like me working out is so important because I don't want to like feel unattractive while I'm on this trip now. I really just don't want to do it. We got like Instagram models in our group and stuff, and I'm just like, really, girl? Like, oh, this is about to be me trying not to be in my head about the whole situation. It's really pissing me off. But then where was my mind at? Like, I still got to get my contacts. I still got to still got to get my contacts. I don't have a new pair of those. I got to get some contact lenses. That's $100 something right there. I need to make sure I got a mani-pedi before this trip. I need to buy some new clothes. I don't need a new wardrobe because low-key, a lot of the clothes I bought for Miami are still gonna be worn on this trip. Because it's like, why not? We're gonna be literally in the same climate. I just need 2 new tops and a new pair of swim trunks and a new pair of shorts and then some sandals, and I will feel much better. So 2 bottoms, 2 tops, and a pair of sandies, and I'll feel better. Right now, I do not feel good about my wardrobe going to this trip. I also want to get my hair done, which I didn't do for the last trip. I had my hair like this the entire time. Do not want to do that again. Do not want to do that again. I want my hair braided, twisted, something. I got to do something with my hair because there's just no way I'm going to go through what I went through with my hair for the last trip because that was a lot. I hated fucking it. I hated it. I hated it. I'm ignoring you, Dooley, like I do every tourist in my life. Bastards. Let tell you something. You're supposed to be working on a new video for this channel, Cicely Tyson. Here, bloop, bloop. Get you this new camera. Anywho, I love and hate you, friend. You pick and you choose which one weighs more. But I made sure to include both, the equal. I need to get a new case. No, I just need to get a selfie stick that goes with this camera. Girl, you are not full of no sunshine and rainbow. Stop lying to these people. That is darkness and despair. Dark and despair. Dark and despair. That is your ringtone. You literally, I can't say it on here because it's YouTube. I was thinking of something really mean. If you had a Pokemon in front of you, you'd eat Chikorritas. Okay? Yeah, you. That video was you. Chopping up the Chikorita. Y'all saw that video of them peeling it like a banana. That was Dooley's hands. Did you not know this? He'd be a villain in the game. You understand me? Sunshine and rainbows. Bitch, you are the motherfucker from Pokemon. What's it called? You are the man release the Pokemon so he can eat them. Talk about they don't need to be chained up so he can eat them. You monster. Anywho, got me out of my feelings and shit. I was over here having a good old day. Talk about some rainbows and light stuff. Anywho, talk about some rainbows. You want to know what rainbows and light are? These are my babies. My babies. Now you know your cats are used to your antics if I'm doing all of this and they're still asleep. Like, you know your cats are used to your antics. If they can sleep through all of that, that's how you know they're locked in. Okay, Mama was literally right here, like right here. They're knocked out. And I'm just doing the most in this bed, calling Dooley all kinds of like Pokemon eater. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no one's getting up. No one's getting up. Knocked out. Oh, because they're about to wear me out this evening. Because when it gets to 11 o'clock, the Zoomies strike and Mina becomes a terror. And so does Mamu. And they're jumping and doing parkour all over the place. So yeah, they're getting their nap in now. But soon it's going to be hell on earth for me. Anywho. Oh, Kiki Palmer, we were rooting for you. I don't know why you're interviewing Jonathan Majors. Decisions. Who else did I want to talk about today? I'm not caught up on Atlanta Housewives. And I stopped watching Yellow Jackets because it was really just... Where is this going? Are you awake, Bubby? Mr. Mamu? Mr. Mamu, are you awake? Did you get a big stretchy? Oh, big stretchy. Oh, big stretchy. Big stretchy. Big stretchy. Yeah. He's like, oh, Dad, don't put the light on me. Oh, my gosh. The whole light fell. Oh my gosh, the whole light fell, and I'm trying to put it back on, but I can only use one hand. Ah! He like, is this gonna fall on me, Pop? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to set this up without... Here we go. Mamu, you hold down the camera real quick, baby. You hold down this camera. You got your tail in the way, bub. You got your tail in the way. Look at Mina. Jealous. If Mina's like, if I'm not the star, I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh my gosh. Am I screwing it the wrong way? Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, bam, we got it. Okay. Sorry, I had to fix that. Hi, kids. Hello. You're gonna let me wipe this? You gonna let me wipe that? Can I wipe this, please? Can I wipe that, please? Please. There she go. Mm-hmm. No, you want to get me right there? You want me to get right there? Oh, you want me to get right there? Look at her face in the background. I'm telling you, y'all, Mina is vindictive. She will get me back for this later. How dare you show him more attention than me? And Mamu loves it. He'd be like, that's right. I was here before you. I was here before you. Look at all this hair. We're gonna brush. We're gonna brush you. Poop. Okay. Mr. Handsome. He's so handsome. He's so handsome. He's like, okay, I'm up. I'm up. Oh, we coming over here? We're coming over here to Daddy? What you want, Bubby? He's like, I'm trying to find a way over to you. I'm trying to find a way over to you. Okay. 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 Hello. Hello, Mr. Handsome. Oh. You ready for some dinner? What time is it? It's almost 6. It's almost 6. It's almost 6. You can go mess with Mina? Alright. Go mess with the mean. Look at her. You coming over here with my bullshit? You better leave me alone. I'm like, okay, girl. Yeah, we keep a litter box in the closet and a litter box that's right next to the patio. Because they need to. Like, there is no way. Okay. All right, that was the cat moment. Cat power hour. Cat hour. I heard Beyond the Gates was good. I was going to argue with you, then realize you're in CSC. Yeah, I'm in Central Time. Oh, okay. I gotta go. Let me go ahead and wrap this video up, everybody. Please hit the like button before you walk out the door. Leave a comment on any of the shows or topics that we talked about today in the comments section. Thank you for tuning in, even though we had to put this in subscribers only mode. I appreciate y'all for tuning in so much. I was mistaken for a trans girl. I was also told to cut my hair, and a gay. So thank you, Liam, for keeping this chat in a safe space today, as well as for me putting in that subscriber mode to really like lock it up. You know, if you did want to insult me, by all means, you could just subscribe to the channel and wait for these days. Or otherwise, it is what it is. Yeah, those were held for review. I looked at them anyways. This one guy looked like a potato. Poor thing. Poor thing. Anywho. See y'all for the next one. I will see you tomorrow for Drag Race. And then Sunday for Japano. Yes, that's what we'll do. I'll see you for the next one. Bye, everybody. How do I end this? Bye, y'all.